Good morning. Welcome back to English for Dentists. I have been working as a dentist for several years, and I was wondering what is the requirement or what is the characteristic or the traits of a good dentist. And I have to dig into the internet to find it out and share them with you. So it might be a cliche saying that the dentist is the doctor, engineer, and an artist. So in that sense, a dentist has to have a very good knowledge and education. They have to be aware of the new coming technologies they can provide a good, the best option or treatment procedure to the patient. They need the problem solving skills to match all the puzzles of the symptoms, making a diagnosis and going to a appropriate treatment for the patients. They should be able to perform in a very narrow space, so that they have to be detail oriented and dexterity. And it's good if you are passionate about what you're doing. You don't have to go to work. You do with your passion every day. And you have to care about the patients. It's good if you can show some sympathy or empathy to the patient. And finally, as an artist, you should have some sense of art, not necessarily the general art, but about what is a good, beautiful smile, the shape, the size, and color of the teeth, and so on. That is also related to the details oriented. But that's one side of the dentist. The other side, which is not really usually mentioned, are that there's some traits that make a dentist excel, which is communication skill. You have to be a good communicator because you have to communicate with the patients quite a lot, but not just the patient. You have to communicate with your assistant, your team, maybe your hygienist or your receptionist or the technician. So it's good if you can communicate in an effective way. And also from that, you can gain trustworthy from the patient when you be able to communicate in a good way with the patient. And so many dentists, they actually run their own business. So you can guess, maybe it's not really mentioned as a dentist thinking as a businessman, but it actually is because you have to run your own business. And then you should be able to be a good leader because you have to lead your team and staff, and then you should have a good leadership skill. Organizing, not just the record, but also the flow of work in your practice. And lastly, which is very important, is the patient involvement. You have to involve the patient into the treatment decision making to make them feel that they are important in the treatment, not just what you think, but more importantly, what is important for them. Be a good listener and communicate with the patient to actually understand what do they expect, what can you give, so you can be a better dentist one day.